Cowboys blood. Let's go.
Oh my God, the quarterback is toast. Hit it again. Hit it again.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hit it again. Hit it again. Oh my God, the quarterback is toast. Hit it again.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Today, we're going to do our special mid-camp 53-man projection. Mike, are you ready to do this? Let's get into it.
I am. I think you got to invite me into the Podbean.
This is connected, bro. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing in the chat box? Oh, you're in there, bro. All right. So, lots to get into today. A lot of interesting facts coming out of camp today. You know, we got the wide receivers making noise. We got people coming in and out the line. We got the usual suspects getting hurt. Rico Dowdle, these kinds of guys fucking up, bro. So we're gonna look at the mid camp 53-man projection. You know how we do it, bro. So let's break out the sheets. All right, Mike. Let's go through the offense first. Here we got the quarterback, running back, wide receivers, tight ends, and O line. All right. So we know it's going to be Dak Prescott, right? But Dak Knight rises, fully healthy, mobile again. Now here's where we can get into some action here. The backup quarterback, Mike. Who are you liking? Who are you thinking it might be?
Yeah, my projection is going to be Will Greer. They got him off the Carolina squad last year. He's developing into this Kellen Moore offense. Mike McCarthy talks highly of him every time he talks about Will Greer. He's getting a lot of mix with the twos, and so is Cooper Rush. I think there's still competition there. Saturday, with all the joint practices, all the preseason games, can Will Greer beat Cooper Rush? Cooper Rush has the game experience, live NFL game experience, so it's going to be a heck of a competition for them too. But right now, I got Will Greer having the edge because when Mike McCarthy falls in love with the player, he's going to find a way to get him on the roster, which he was last year.
Oh yeah, I actually agree, man. I think it's going to be Will Greer. He's having a good camp, man. He's having a really good camp. Is it E? I think it's ER. Okay, Will Greer. Cooper Rush looks like he plateaued, and Will Greer is really stepping up, man. So I'm gonna go with two quarterbacks, Mike. I really don't think they're gonna carry three. But what do you think, man? Do you have three on your 53, or?
I think there's too much depth to go around to be carrying three quarterbacks, Joe.
Right on, bro. Right on, bro. I totally agree. Running backs, Mike. Ezekiel Elliott. We know that one, right? Ezekiel Elliott. We got Tony Pollard. Now, the third running back. Do they carry a third, a fourth? Who are you liking here, or who are you not liking here?
Yeah, I can't wait to see 34 Malik Davis. Dowdle, when healthy, he's lighting it up. Injuries has been his problem, and they are starting to knock on the door for him. But if anybody's going to win this thing, I think Dowdle will win it.
Okay. So are you going to go with Dowdle there as a third running back?
I am.
Let's put it in there. Mike is going to go Rico Dowdle. This will be our first disagreement of the night. I'm going to go with Malik Davis. So we'll say Rico Dowdle there, Mike. Right? And I'm going to say Malik Davis. I think he's gonna get it. Now, do you think they're going to carry more than 3 running backs, Mike, or is that your cutoff?
That's my cutoff. Like I said, that roster is going to be too deep to be fooling around with extra crap. All right, keep the baggage light.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree there. Wide receiver, this is going to be fun right here. Let's go with CeeDee Lamb, the go-to-goats. Obviously, he's now our number 1 wide receiver, looking great in camp, looking unstoppable. Your number 2, I think they're going to carry Michael Gallup on the 53. Mike, what's your thought here?
You think they're going to carry 6? Is that what you said?
No, I think Michael Gallup. I think they're going to carry him on the 53.
I think so.
Okay.
Just to avoid that 6-week minimum.
Yeah, I think they want to avoid that at all costs. So that's what I'm thinking there. Michael Gallup. Your third guy here, Mike, I'm going Jalen Tolbert, the rookie.
That's automatic.
Looking good, looking pretty solid. I'm interested to see how he looks in the preseason. Hopefully they give him a good amount of snaps. Fourth wide receiver, Mike. Who are you thinking here?
Yeah, this is going to be Turpin all day long.
Cavante Turpin. I love it. I think he's in there too as a wide receiver and your specialist. I think he's going to have a couple of roles here. So that's 4 receivers so far. I like Turpin as well. I think Noah Brown makes his team, Mike.
I do think Noah Brown makes the team, absolutely.
He's just one of those guys, Mr. Dependable. This team likes him, and he's making the plays out here. So we're at 5 receivers. 6 receivers has typically been their cutoff, but maybe they go 7. Like, what if you go 6 here, Mike? Who's that 6th receiver for you? Who are you thinking?
It's going to be a cat battle between Simi Fehoko and TJ Vasher. Simi Fehoko looks like has been coming on in camp as of late. TJ Vasher started right out the gates, but we got to see these preseason games. But it's going to be in the battle of them, Joe. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to go ahead and say. It's gonna be, you know what? This is mid-season. This ain't set in stone. This ain't written in stone. I'm gonna say Dennis Houston.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna say for. I'm gonna say Dennis Houston. Put me down for Dennis Houston. Travis Banks. We're on the same page.
So you're just gonna say Devin Houston, Mike. My 6th receiver is going to be Simi Fehoko. I think he's gonna sneak in there, and I think they're gonna go to work here, Mike. I don't think they're gonna go deeper than 6 receivers here, Mike. But are you thinking 7 or are you thinking 6?
I'm thinking 6, unless they really, really got a pet cat. It could be everybody we have on this list, Joe.
Yeah.
But I just think the rotational pieces on defense, things of that sort, how they might even go 7. But we'll keep it at that.
Yeah. 6 has typically been the number. 7 is super, super rare over the last 10 or 15 years. I think they've only done it once. Tight ends, Mike. Dalton Schultz. We got the vet here, Dalton Schultz, looking to get a long-term deal. Should have good numbers here with Dak and everybody back. Your number 2 tight end,
Ferguson.
Going to go Jake Ferguson.
I think tight end's easy, and then Sean McEwen. I don't think there's any disagreements there.
No, I for depth, I do have McEwen over Ferguson just for now until I see a little bit more from him. I think it's Schultz is your number 1, Sean is your 2, and Jake is your 3rd. Do they carry a fourth one? If so, who is it, Mike?
If they're going to keep a fourth one, it's going to be someone they're real familiar with. It's going to be Jeremy Sprinkle, but I've heard a name of Ian Bunting or something that's making a little bit of noise. But I'm going to have to go with Sprinkle because he's a vet.
Mike is going to go with Sprinkle, Jeremy Sprinkle. Okay. Jeremy Sprinkle. Okay. Mike's going Jeremy Sprinkle. I do think they'll carry four, but I'm gonna go with with the other cat that's making noise here. I think what is his name? Pendergrass. Hendergrass. What is his name again?
Bunting.
Hendershot. Dang it! What is his?
Peyton Hendershot.
There we go. Yeah.
Number 49.
Yeah. Hendershot, right? How do you spell his name?
It's just like how it's pronounced. Hendershot.
Okay, so I got Hendershot as wrapping up. Sprinkle to me with that Achilles, whatever the heck it is. I think that kind of scares me. But I wouldn't be surprised if it is Sprinkle. But I do know that they are liking Hendershot. Now, if Hendershot doesn't make it, he's probably going to be a lock for their, their what do you call it? Practice squad, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Old lineman, Mike.
Yes, we can just go down the list. Tyron Smith, Tyler Smith, Biotish, Martin, and
Tyler Smith, the new Mauler at left guard. We've been needing it for a long time, almost a decade. Tyler Biotish, I think, is going to start. I don't think the other guys have done enough in camp.
I have to agree.
Now we'll see what the preseason games do here, guys. So this is mid camp, before preseason games. So obviously these will change up. Tyler Biotish. The right guard is the go-to-goats. Zach with a K. Zach with a K. Man, there's a lot of fools still misspelling his name after all these years. I don't know what the deal is with that. You're right.
These Cowboy fans, bro. You'll be surprised.
Hey, Terrence Steele, Mr. Doo-Doo Pants.
Mr. Doo-Doo Pants. He looked like doo-doo today, too.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the pressure's getting to him, and it's because I know they were in talks for an extension. Maybe he's gotten ahead of himself, and I don't know, man. I don't know about that. We'll see. But he is going against some of the GOATs here on the team. D-Law and these types of guys.
Iron sharpens iron, man. He's supposed to be a little better out there. Look what Ware did for Tyron Smith, right? I mean, something has to balance out here. And if he can't handle it, he's going to play people like Michael Parr. He's going to play double teams. He's going to have to step up, man. There's no excuses for him.
No doubt, bro. So now we get into pretty much your backup and swing guys. So who else is making the team? Josh Ball looks like he's making this team, Mike. Let's Go's getting surgery, so he's going to be knocked out for a bit. He's probably going to go. He's probably going to be one of these guys that goes on PUP. I don't know. He's going to
get redshirted this year.
Yeah, it's sounding like it. It's sounding like it's going to be like a Connor McGovern type of red shirt type of deal. Speaking of Connor McGovern, he's making it here as your guard, your fullback type of guy.
Josh Ball on there?
Yeah, Josh Ball's on there. How many of this? We got 1.
It should be 7 now.
3,
Or is it
4,
8?
5, 6, 7. Who else?
Matt Forniak. I'm going to say Matt Forniak.
That's right. I think.
Or is it Isaac Alejandro?
I just don't think he's quite ready yet, and I could have sworn that this would be his last year as an international player, but I could be wrong. But
it is. He'll count again. If you have him on the 53, he'll count.
Mm-hmm.
If you got him in your training camp, he'll count.
Yeah, so I don't know. I wish he would, but I haven't seen enough, and you're really not hearing his name as far as busting up people and stoning people. So Farniak, a good backup for Tyler, obviously. Connor McGovern's going to be that backup. Is there another tackle or guard in here, Mike, that you think is going to make this depth chart?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah. So that's 8 O linemen. Let's count them up here, Mike. We got 2 quarterbacks. You and I both agree that they're probably going to carry 3 running backs.
That's 5.
Wide receivers, we agree that they're going to carry 6, right?
11.
And then we agree that they're going to carry 4 tight ends.
15.
And then we got 8 O linemen. Is that what you got on the count?
Yep, that's what I got too.
Okay. What's the
23.
total? 50. What was that, 23?
That's 23.
All right.
If those any
All right.
math majors out there, I just did all that in my head. Let me know if I did that right.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Shout out to everybody in the chat box, man. We're breaking down this roster, bros. Shout out to everybody in the chat box. We're onward to defense now, Mike. Linebackers. One of our favorite groups here, led by the Lion of Lions, Micah Parsons.
Parsons, yes sir.
Mike Parsons making this team, no doubt about it. Jabril the Steel Cox, he's in here.
Leighton Vander Esch.
Yep, LVE, the Wolf Hunter hunting.
Anthony
Anthony
Barr,
Barr, the new acquisition. And that's 4 there.
I'm gonna have to say, Mike McCarthy likes his draft picks making the roster. I think Devin Harper makes it number 50. I think you'll see 5-0 making a 5-3.
I agree, Mike. I agree. I think Gifford's time has run out. They're going to go with Devin Harper. Now, that's 5 linebackers. Is there a 6?
There could be. There could be.
Is there a 6 linebacker that any of you guys are liking?
If Damone Clark can come back from that neck, I think that's your 6. I don't see them cutting anybody outside of this linebacker core to add a Damone Clark.
Yeah, I think Damone's going to go on automatic pup. In short-term IR, because they were saying like he might be ready by November, so I wouldn't count him there. We can revisit that. Let's see let's see how the rest of these numbers shake out, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Cornerbacks,
Mm-hmm.
Trayvon Diggs, your number 1. Anthony Brown, I think he's locking that up as your number 2 across. Jordan Lewis.
Yep.
And we got Kelvin
Anthony
Joseph.
Brown, Jordan Lewis, Trayvon Diggs, Kelvin Joseph. Deron Bland, does he make the team, or do they say bye to C.J. Goodwin this year, Joe?
Man, that I think is going to be a good one, man. From what I've heard and what I've been seeing, I'm not seeing much from Bland at all, man. I think Bland might be a practice squad candidate from what I've seen, Mike. But if you want to go Bland, you can. I'm going to go Goodwin myself here, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, you got to protect yourself with special teams. We know what C.J. Goodwin means to Bones Fossil and the special teams unit, so I don't disagree with it.
Mm-hmm. Nashawn Wright, does he make this team, Mike?
You know what? I'm glad they brought that name up. Nashawn Wright could take over the duties of a C.J. Goodwin. And then Deron Bland makes the team. Nashawn Wright is that next special teams ace that C.J. Goodwin brings to the football team. That could happen. Could happen.
I think he does make this team. I think this is a good mix right here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to say they usually go 6 or 7 deep on the cornerback. What other cornerbacks do we have here?
I'm looking at the depth chart right now. I don't see anything. Let's see. Anthony Barr, Kelvin Joseph, Goodwin, Lewis, Bland, Kyron Brown. Oh, Coyle. Where's he at? Tyler Coyle, Joe. But they got him as a safety though. Never mind. Scratch that.
I think Bland. Let's put him in as maybe the final one here. I'm not seeing it. Some people say they are. I haven't, but I'll put him in here as a guy that maybe sneaks in, Mike.
Okay.
So
No,
that would be one, two.
you got to remember though, Mike McCarthy loves his draft picks. There's only been one player in Mike McCarthy's entire draft that
Yeah,
hasn't made a 53-man roster.
that's right. That's right. That's why we're going with Harper. I think Bland could sneak in there possibly, but I got to see more, and that's where the preseason is going to separate the contenders from pretenders, right, Mike?
That's right. And you guys, you got to remember, this isn't the Bible. This isn't chiseling in stone permanent. This is just a mock 53-man roster prediction from Joe and I.
Yeah, that's what it is. Jaron Curse, Malik Hooker. I think those are locked in there, Mike.
Yeah, this is gonna get interesting right here. This deep back position, Joe. I
Yeah.
really think so. We got a Curse. Dude, should we just talk about camp battles? Because I mean, we can already put Curse. We could put Malik Hooker in there. We could put Tyler Coyle in there. That's another special teams guy. If you want to get rid of a guy like C.J. Goodwin, Tyler Coyle can come in there and step up with that too, right? Or you can have two of them. That's up to the Dallas Cowboys building this team, right? So I'm gonna say Tyler Coyle makes this team because number one, he's a veteran, and number two, he understands special teams.
Okay, so um
Israel Makwamu,
freaking what's the name of the guy that's always hurt? He'll
Donovan
make the team.
Wilson.
Yeah, Donovan Wilson. He'll make the team. Then the fourth. Okay, so I think this is where it's going to be determined as who's the. I think they go four deep here, Mike. On safety. You like Tyler Coyle?
I do.
Okay, Mike's going Tyler Coyle. I'm gonna go Marquez Bell, right? I think he's gonna sneak in there and get that last one. Nkwamu, I don't think he's gonna make it this year, bro. So that's four there. How's chat box looking here?
Bell.
So
I don't know how people can say Bell's better than somebody in the National Football League. And this is no shot at your take here. We got to see this undrafted rookie. Yeah, the speed. I get it. The speed. But listen, let's let this undrafted rookie, play in a preseason game. Let's see the lights turn on here. We can't say somebody's better than somebody if we haven't seen them play.
Yeah. No, it's a big deal. It happens especially with the wide receivers. Somebody will. Some of these guys just can't handle the lights. But I like that group here for your safeties, Mike. Defensive line. This is including our tackles. Excuse me.
All right. You can put Tank Lawrence in there.
D-Law.
I'm going to go to right side. I'm going to go from right side, then left side. Terrell Basham. That's who's backing up D-Law.
Okay, so you got Terrell Basham making the team. Mike likes Basham. I loathe Basham. I don't have him making the team. That's okay. Who you got next, Mike?
Novell Gallimore, Quentin Bohanna.
Novell Gallimore. Yeah, I agree there.
John Ridgeway.
Quentin Bohanna. Getting good love from the coaches, man. So we'd like to hear that. John Ridgeway, the big boy.
Osa Big Zua.
Usa.
And I think this is the camp battle right here is between Carlos Watkins and Tristan Hill. And I'm going to be honest. I'm going to give the edge to Tristan Hill.
I'm going Tristan Hill too over
Carlos Watkins.
Yeah.
and then you got Armstrong and Fowler, and
Dorrance Armstrong.
and Golds. Is that and Sam Williams?
Yeah, the Cowboys usually go like 10 deep on this, so we'll have a lot of names here. Sam Williams, number
Fowler.
2.
Yep. I mean, and then Dante Fowler.
Hold on, let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dante Fowler. Who's the odd man out?
Yeah.
Like
So we didn't put Carlos Watkins on there.
About our edge guys, Tristan Hill.
We didn't put Big Cat Bryant.
Yeah, he won't make it. He's probably practice squad.
That Mike Tuafua, I know there's a lot of stuff not going to hit. Unless he has a spectacular camp, I don't see him making
Goldston. Yes, there we go. Thank you, April. Yeah, Chauncey.
Oh, Chauncey Goldstein, yeah.
Okay, so hold on. Let me count this.
Oh, is the camp battle
3,
between
7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I think what we're gonna split, Mike, is between Basham and Fowler.
Okay, I agree.
And I'm gonna go Fowler making the team over Basham.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously Chauncey's gonna make the team. Do you agree with that, Mike? Chauncey Goldston?
Oh yeah, he'll make the team. He's yeah.
So I think they go 10 deep there, right? Special teams.
Put me as the kicker. I'm better than any of these dudes.
Yeah, so Jonathan Garibay got asked. Well, Mike and I were talking about this offline earlier. And what do we say? So Jonathan Garibay just got cut. We still got Hiram Haralu. And then they brought in Brent Maher, right, Mike?
Yep. So my vote is just put M. Sanchez right there. And then put an M beside it for my vote.
I'm gonna go. I think Maher is just gonna end up taking it at the end of the day. So I mean, we'll see, right? I'm gonna go Brent Maher, Mike.
Put my initial beside to be determined. Because I don't think any of these guys are going to make the team. I think they're going to go find a kicker during the 53-man roster cuts.
Your punter?
Oh yeah, that's the punter is going to be the punter. What the hell's his name? Brian Anger. And then Jake McQuaid, the long snapper.
Quaid. Well, that's 3 on special teams. You're a specialist, right? Let's count this down here. Mike, here we go. Linebackers, we got what do we got? 5. Cornerbacks, we got 7. Safeties, we agreed there would be 4. And defensive line, we agreed that it'd go 10 deep, right?
Yep.
Specialists, 3. What does that number equal?
I didn't do my math. That's 13, 17, 24, plus 29.
You got 29?
That's what I got.
12 and 4, 16. Yeah, that's 29. So we are 1
over 52.
Yeah, we got 1 spot to fill here, guys.
52.
We got 1 spot to fill somewhere. Who would it be? Do we want another linebacker? Do we want to carry Gifford again, or somebody else, or another safety? What are you guys thinking, Mike? What are you thinking here?
Well, let's just say the wide receiver core stays the same.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in the wide receiver group is there. That's your 53-man roster to start the week 1.
Oh, so you're saying both Houston and Fehoko make the team?
Mm-hmm. Because, and hear me out, Michael Gallup, oh, he's not counting against it. Damn, okay, that's interesting. Michael Gallup isn't counting against it. Do they go another safety? Do they carry 5 safeties? Is what we have there going to be all of it?
I think it might come down to maybe carrying another linebacker. Maybe they carry Gifford, or maybe they carry McQuamu for.
You know what? I think you're right. I think the linebacker. Let's add another linebacker here. So who we got? Parsons, Barr, Luke Gifford, Story Jackson, Christian Sam, Malik Jefferson, Devin Harper, Jabril Cox. We got Jabril Cox on there?
Yeah.
Okay. Jabril Cox and Leighton Vander Esch.
Mm-hmm.
So is it going to be Luke Gifford?
Yeah, probably. Of those guys, he's the more polished of them if he can stay healthy, which I think, that's going to be determined, here in the preseason. Some guys get dinged up, knocked out, opens the door for somebody else, Could also open the door for the Cowboys looking at other areas. Maybe they don't feel good about your swing tackle. You know what I mean? Depending on how this preseason looks. Maybe Josh Ball looks horrendous against the Broncos. You know what I mean? That's going to be a good test. And the wide receivers. You know what I mean? I think we feel pretty good about it, but how are they looking with game action? Because I don't think CeeDee Lamb's going to play in that game. So you're looking at Tolbert, Turpin, Brown, Fehoko, and Houston, these other guys getting those majority of those snaps, right, Mike? So
yeah, I hear the chat talking about Cowboys carrying 3 quarterbacks, but you got to look at the depth of everything else, right? You got to look at the depth of tight end, safety. I don't think they want to waste a roster spot going 3 quarterbacks, because I really think they want to go all in on Will Grier. So I don't see – they cut Cooper Rush. Mike McCarthy let Cooper Rush go one time, but he ain't scared to do it again.
Yeah. I think this is a good starting point for the 53-man roster. This is your mid-camp roster, heavy defense, obviously, and the offense we got at 23, and we got defense 30 players. Mike and I, have some differences on the running backs. Mike likes Dowdle. I like Malik Davis. Wide receivers, Mike likes Dennis Houston. I like Fehoko. And then at tight end, Mike likes Sprinkle, and I like Hendershot. And safety, Mike likes Tyler Coyle. I like Marquez Bell. And D-line, Mike likes Basham. I like Fowler. And that's kind of where we're at. The kickers, we'll see what happens there. But the Cowboys got to figure out the kicking position. They got to figure that out, Mike, because
it's so funny, dude. Did you see Will McClay's statement today?
I didn't see him. What did he say?
He said the kicker's job is to make the football in the goalpost, no matter the situation. No crap.
Mm-hmm.
Rocket science, bro.
April, appreciate you in the chat box. I'm in the chat. Cowboys abroad. Good to see you in the chat box, bro. Everybody out here. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. So, Mike, great work here. 53-man mid-camp projection. We got a lot of football this weekend. Cowboys are going to be playing Denver for their opening preseason game. Let's hope we come out of this thing healthy, Mike.
Yeah, for sure, dude. I'm excited. Get to see some of these young guys. Get to see guys like Simi Fehoko and Dennis Houston, right, playing with the premier quarterback of Will Grier and Cooper Rush, who's going to want to have a great game because jobs are on the line here, Joe. Iron sharpens iron, right? So I hope Terrence Dill gets to play. I want to see him and how he handles the pressure. I can't wait to see our rookie Tyler Smith on how he handles that left guard spot. I'm looking at Marquise Bell. I'm looking at Coy. I'm looking at some special teams aces. I hope Turpin plays. I can't wait to see some crisp speed. All right. He runs very fast. He makes fast look not fast. So there's a lot of players that I'm looking forward to on Saturday night. On the half table show on Saturday, we'll be streaming the preseason game. That's on Fifth Quarter Cowboys channel, and that's on Cowboys Corner right here on YouTube. So The half table show will be streaming the entire preseason game. So you'll see us break down the game, talk about it, be about it, show up, be there, or be square.
It's going to be a full weekend of football, guys. I can't wait. I'll probably be on here on the weekend, post game, give my thoughts on it, and then this sorts of things. So it's gonna be good, guys. So if you had a good time tonight, going over the roster, kind of just getting familiar with the names, pound that like button, guys, on your way out. If you're catching this on the replay, hit that like button and share it. And that's all we have. Mike, let everybody know where they can find you if they haven't already, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Cowboys Corner right here on YouTube. _ Cowboys Corner. What's my, is it _ Cowboys Corner 1? I don't know my Twitter handle. Find me on Twitter.
Yeah, _ Cowboys Corner. That thing is the thing there. You'll find Mike. You can't miss him.
You can't miss me.
All right, guys. We do appreciate you very much. We'll be back again and check back later for more videos from me here. Peace, everybody.
Peace.